Pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Joyce Green Patterson, age 79, died September 26. Funeral service will be today at Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel at 11 a.m. Visitation prior to the service from 10 until 11. Burial in the Green Hill Cemetery in Childersburg. Fond memories and expressions of sympathy can be shared at CurtisandSonFunerals.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, directing Mrs. Linda Green of Weguffka died at her residence on Tuesday. Curtis and Son Funeral Home announcing the arrangements. In other obituary news this morning, Mr. Robert Wickersham died at Lake Martin Community Hospital on Monday, and visitation will be October the 2nd from noon until 2 at Curtis and Son North. The service begins at 2 in the North Chapel. In lieu of flowers, memorials or donations can be given to the Gideon organization. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel will direct that service. In other obituary news this morning, Deborah Jean McCloskey, better known as Debbie. Funeral service for Debbie will be on Friday at 2 o'clock in Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel. Visitation 2 hours prior to the service. Burial in the Green Hill Memorial Gardens of Childersburg. The family asks that you dress casual and wear your favorite Disney shirt. Arrangements under the direction of Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel. In lieu of flowers, a family request donation be made to the Children's Hospital, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, directing. Mrs. Nikita Patrick Ali, funeral service will be Thursday at 11 a.m. from Community Funeral Home Chapel in Sylacauga. Burial in the Tallahatchie Baptist Church Cemetery. The station will be Thursday from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. at Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga. Community Funeral Home directing that service. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.com. Dora Norrid Birdsall, age 92 of Munford, died September 27th. Graveside service this morning at 11 a.m. from Hillcrest Cemetery of Munford, with James Swinford officiating. Ms. Birdsall was a longtime member of the Munford Methodist Church. Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega in charge of the arrangements. Funeral service for the Reverend Lemuel L. Latham, age 91, will be today at 2 o'clock from Holy Bible Baptist Church, with burial in the adjoining cemetery with veterans honors provided by the Alexander City Veterans Honor Guard. Reverend Latham died September 26 at his residence. He was the founder and pastor of the Holy Bible Baptist Church. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at raddyfuneralhome.com. Raddy Funeral Home directing. Visitation for Mr. Carlos Strong, age 49, formerly of Goodwater, will be this evening from 5 to 7 at the funeral home, Armours Memorial Funeral Home. Mr. Strong died Thursday, September 24th at Gulf Coast Regional Medical Center in Panama City, Florida. Private funeral service is scheduled. Burial in the Macedonia Memorial Gardens of Goodwater, Armours Memorial Funeral Home directing. These obituaries this morning brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.